Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of Event 4 of the Season 2 of the Media Marvel Games Dual Collision. I highly recommend you watch the first part if you didn't already, but these are the teams that have made it to the second round. First round will be between Arctic Racers and Green Machine. That will be the next match. Then second match, Glass Maniacs and Team Hellfire. And match number 3 is Sea Strikers versus Ocean Riptide. And yeah, the winners of these matches will go on to the next stage. Alright, it's time now for the first match of the second round. You got the Arctic Racers versus the Green Machine. So Snowball and Glacier have surprised a lot of people. Can they make it past this round? Ooh. It'll be a tie, but can Mint... No, he can't. It's Glacier will barely manage to stay on, meaning that the Green Machine will lose to the Arctic Racers. Alright, the next matchup in this stage will be the Glass Maniacs versus Team Hellfire. And they're rolling. Alright, Glass Maniacs. No, they're both off. Singe actually falls off. She said Blaze is going to be the only one staying. She's going to be yet another 1-0 victory. This time, it's going to be Blaze for the Team Hellfire that'll be on instead of the Arctic Racers with Glacier. Alright, it's time for the final match of the playoff round, I guess. It'll be between one or two teams, so it's going to be a bit of a rivalry. Sea Strikers versus Ocean Riptide, with Sea Strikers on this side, Ocean Riptide over here. And, ooh, Sea Strikers have a bit of a start. Oh, and that'll be a 0-0 tie, so we're actually going to do another matchup. This time around, Ocean Riptide will be this side, and Sea Strikers will be here for the tiebreaker. And, ooh. Water. Both of the Ocean Riptide members are off, and they will stay. It'll be a 2-0 win for the Ocean Riptide, and that actually guarantees a medal for Ocean Riptide. That'll be their best finish of the season. They are close to medals for a couple events, but they will actually guarantee a medal here, so good job for them winning 2-0 against the Sea Strikers. Alright, how this next round is going to go, it's going to be these three teams that made it: Arctic Racers, Team Hellfire, and Ocean Riptide. There will be 3 matches where every team will face against all the other teams at least once, and the team that has the worst record will be eliminated, and the other 2 will be at a final, which will be a best of 3. Alright, the first matchup of this round-robin system, Arctic Racers on this side. The fans are a bit mad that they managed to make it in, because a lot of the Green Machines are one of the most popular teams, but they did pass them, and they'll be up against Team Hellfire the first match. Ooh. Wait. Blaze falls off, and Arctic Racers will take it 2-1. As Glacier is crowning Singe and Snowball right next to him. Singe looks kind of disappointed that his team did not win there. Alright. Time for the second match of Team Hellfire versus Ocean Riptide. If Team Hellfire lose this match against Ocean Riptide, they will not make it to the finals. And, ooh. Wave Breaker, no, he will not move on! And Team Hellfire is going to win this one, which they do need. But now the pressure's on Ocean Riptide to take a win against the Arctic Racers. Alright, Ocean Riptide versus the Arctic Racers. Ocean Riptide have already secured their first medal in the actual Mini Marvel Games in franchise history. But can they make it a silver or higher? Or will they be relegated to just having a bronze in this event? And, ooh, it's going to be 1-1 tie, but can Wavebreaker stay on? No, they will not! And Snowball from the Arctic Racers secures a lone victory, and the Ocean Riptide are going home. The final for the Dual Collision event this season will be Arctic Racers versus Team Hellfire. Alright, so, it was a tie for 5th between Green Machines and Glass Maniacs because they had the same result. Sea Strikers get 4th because they had to get a tiebreaker, because even though their result in this tiebreaker round was worse than the other 2, since they needed to have a tiebreaker, then they got 4th. And of course, Ocean Riptide got third, but the final round, it'll be a best 2 out of 3, is going to be between the Arctic Racers versus Team Hellfire. Arctic Racers have been on fire despite not having a very good event season. They did swap out Penguin with Snowball, so maybe that helped. And they're rolling. Who's it going to be? Oh, Team Hellfire with Blaze has managed to stay on. And Team Hellfire will be leading 1-0. So if they win another matchup, they will win the whole thing. Alright, now the pressure's really on for the Arctic Racers, because if they lose this, then they will lose their chance at a gold medal. Can Team Hellfire seal the deal when the Arctic Racers come back here? And, Team Hellfire. Singe goes off, and Glacier will manage to stay on. It'll be another 1-0 victory, which means that the winner will take all in the last matchup. Alright, it's now time for the final match. It's a best 2 out of 3, and Arctic Racers and Team Hellfire both won 1 round each, so the winner of this will win the gold medal in this event. And they're rolling, Arctic Racers, okay, they hold on, Singe goes off once again, and Snowball will be the winner this time, as the Arctic Racers have had a pretty disappointing last few events, but they will take the gold here in this duo collision event. What an amazing run for them. Alright, that was a very good event. And you can see this is the where it was held after it's over, but congratulations to the podium. The bronze medal goes to Ocean Riptide with Sea and Wavebreaker, their first medal in a mini Marble Games event, not counting the qualifiers. Silver medal, Team Hellfire, Blaze, and Singe. They were on the gold in the previous event. Well, I mean, last season in Dual Collision they won gold, but this time they only won silver behind the Arctic Racers, Snowball, and Glacier. Last season, the Arctic Racers finished only 7 with Penguin and Glacier, so I'm surprised they managed to win a gold here, but congratulations to those two. Alright, this is the overall standings for the event. You can see Arctic Racers winning with Snowball and Glacier, followed by Team Hellfire, Blaze, and Singe, Ocean Riptide with Sea and Wavebreaker, Sea Striker, Ocean and Waves. That's Time Team Green Machine with Live and Minton, Glass Maniacs and Rainbow Swirl Green. That's Misfits with Clementine and Cat's Eye, as well as the Elementals with Water and Fire that are tied. And with the bottom 4, Lagoons and Pond and Marsh, Stingers with Galaxy and Omega. The Pepsico Speeders with Cola Corn Syrup, and the Pollinators with Black Beetle and Yellow Jacket. Those bottom 4 will probably be the bottom 4 in the overall standings too. Speaking of, let's cut to the overall standings. Alright, now here's the overall standings at the halfway mark of the season. There are 8 events, and this is the 4th after the 4th event. Team Hellfire have taken the lead now with 40 points, but the Sea Strikers and the Green Machine are still pretty close. And it's a kind of big gap to the mid-pack, which consists of the Misfits, the Glass Maniacs, Arctic Racers, Ocean Riptide, and Elementals. But that's a 7-point gap for Elementals down to the start of the bottom 4, which is the Stingers with 16, Lagoons with 13, the Pepsi-Cola Speeders with 10, and Pollinators with 9. So the bottom 4 are generally just not very good. And I'll see you in the B-League Event 2 Alpine Skiing.